Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a little journal. Oh, I thought I was knocking over my coffee. It's fine, it's just glue. I am doing a little journal lineup video, journal and planner lineup. What am I using this month? What is in my lineup, I guess. So this month I have this little pile here. I say little, it's quite large. And actually this is sort of not really even in it. That was just there to share something later on. But this is what I'm working with this month. Let's have a jump in and I will share with you what all of these are. A lot of you guys will have seen most, if not all, of these journals before in my stash, but I thought I would give you kind of like an update where I'm at and how I'm using things and that sort of thing. So this is my Hobonichi weeks. This is my planner. I have this little pen case from Journal the Journey. I don't think she's making these currently, but I love it and it just fits on the front really nicely and just keeps like my markers and pencil in there. And then I've got my pen that comes with my Hobonichi on the side. So that is what I am working with as far as my planner. So every week I've got, it's a Hobonichi weeks. I've got my little weekly spread here of what I'm up to, what I'm doing. This is kind of where I'm at the moment here. This is this week. And I'm really loving it. I am in this journal planner every single day. You can kind of see the level of decorated each of my pages get, kind of just like this. Honestly, it doesn't get much more in depth than this. But I really love it. I really love setting up my planner for the week. I love getting my little tapes and stickers and setting up my little tracker. It's so fun, and I am finding myself really in love with like keeping on top of it and being in it and checking things off every day. It's really, really been a great little planner. Super loving it. So that's continuing for sure. I am having the best time. So that is my little planner there. I do use the monthly spread a little bit up front. I just track my videos that I'm making for Patreon and YouTube. And here you can see I'm doing a lot of videos. Each of these little rectangles is a video, so all of the blue ones are Patreon, all of the red ones are YouTube. So I have 5 videos a week going out at the moment, so that has really been fun and I've loved tracking it. In the back I just track really random stuff. I've got a bunch of addresses in the back, so I won't probably go in there, but that is my planner and it's going swimmingly and I'm loving it, and I will be continuing with this. I am definitely considering getting another one for next year. I'm considering like fully converting and being a Hobonichi weeks girl from now on. This is my first year trying it out, and we will see at the end of the year if it's held up. If it's held up to the amount of use it's getting, then we might be converted. I love this size. It's just so, you can see like by the sides of my hand with it, like it's just a little bigger than my hand really, and it just fits everything that I need in here, and it fits in all my handbags, so it's perfect. Next up, I want to share with you guys my collage calendar. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love it. Collage calendar is one of my favorite things. I'm actually thinking, let me know if you guys would be interested in me doing a share of all of my collage calendars that I've used in the past. I actually started, I can see my oldest one started at the end of 2019. So, and it was kind of different back then, but I let me know if you'd be interested in kind of seeing a progression of collage calendars through the ages. But this is my collage calendar. I haven't done anything up the front yet, but as you can see, I've kind of got, here's January as a calendar. Here is February as a calendar. March. Oh, we've got some work to do here, don't we? I'm not done. These are retrospective collage calendars. I don't have a word retrospective on here, but I am absolutely fine with going back and filling them in much later on rather than as they go. Here's April. April's looking a whole lot better than March. Still not done, but we're actually not bad. We've only got like 1 week here and 1 week here kind of to do. The rest of it's, I would say we're halfway there. I would say we're at least halfway to being done on this one. And now we have just started May, which I have not begun yet. Oh, that's June. I have not begun yet, other than just plopping in just the odd thing here and there. But I am really happy with how it's going. I'm going to have to go back and do a bit of March work at some point though, aren't I? Because we are looking sparse. Sparse was the word I think I was looking for there. I think I got scarce and sparse combined. But we are looking... Oh my gosh, I've forgotten it already. You know what I'm trying to say. We are looking pretty bare on this one. So that's Collage Calendar. Love this. Next up, I have my little 2024 planner. This little planner is just like basically a note taker for every day. Just bullet point notes of what I've been up to so that when I'm journaling, I have some notes because my brain is a sieve. I forget everything. So taking notes helps me capture more of the nuances of the day than just trying to remember. If I just trying to remember and I just look back at the photos on my phone and things, sometimes I can have lost quite a lot of things, such as a photo cannot capture the funny things my niece says or the, you know, something, a conversation that I've had with somebody. I can't remember all of those details if I haven't written them down because I won't have captured them on a photo, you know? So definitely recommend noting things down. I have gotten really bad recently at not noting things down. There's a lot of blank pages, so that is a shame, but I am pretty much up to date in my journaling, so I think we're okay, but it's not ideal. But honestly, now where was that other book that I was going to share with you guys? Here. This was my 2023 little note taker. This was my 2023 equivalent to this one, and this one was like a weekly view, and I much preferred the weekly view to this daily view that I've got happening now. I'm considering even trying to find a weekly view like this and just tossing this one. I'm not liking it. It's just not working for me. I'm hating that I have to every 2 days I've got to turn the page over. I don't know. I'm just not really enjoying this. If it works for you, that's great. For me, this is not cutting it. This was my much preferred way of taking notes. So I'm thinking that if I spot a weekly view one like this, I will switch. I know we're already partway through the year, but these are not like precious to me at the end of the year so much. I mean, I haven't thrown it out, have I? So it might be a little bit, I guess, but I don't know. I just think that, I don't know, this isn't doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. That's my thoughts there. Next up here, I have my one little word journal. I have not done anything for April so far in here. I've got my photos printed out and I've got bits ready to put in. I just need to take some time and put it all together. I've actually done all the writing and typed it up, but I haven't put it together yet. But this is my one little word journal. I'm gonna maybe, let me also know if you would be interested in seeing some sort of a like first third of the year kind of a flip through or a first quarter flip through or something. This is very personal, extremely personal, so I don't know how much I will share of this. And also it's somebody else's course, so I don't want to be like giving all of that away, but I do think that I could do a bit of a flip if you guys were interested. So let me know if there is any interest in seeing this one little word journal in a little bit more depth. Excuse me. This is my May journal. So this journal we made together very recently. If you're wondering, the glue on the back is not as obvious. This patch here and here are a little bit obvious, but mostly okay. It was more on the front, I think, that looked bad, but I'm loving that piece of floral fabric over the top. Oh, I think it's so beautiful. I have not started in it yet, and it's the third today. I've just tucked in this tag that I made on the first, which I just am obsessed with, and I want to include on my journal page somewhere, but overall, nothing really done yet. But I'm very excited to get playing in this journal very, very soon. So this is it. My journal is an altered book. I have added these stickers on the back, Journal Queen, and this Shine Bright sticker. I don't know if I had that one on the cover when I made the video. I think I've added this one later, but I just thought it looked really good on here, and I don't know, I just really liked it. So this Shine Bright and this big beautiful sticker here are from Adelien. I will have her linked below. This one here is from Dolly, who is Gypsy Rose Paper Magic. This one is one of my stickers. So they are what I'm using on here, and I just think it's so pretty. But I will have those people linked in the description in case you would like to check their art out. Up next we have my great big Meg journal. I call her Meg because it originally was just my Mega journal, and it just got shortened to Meg, and then I decided that she is Meg. So This is my Meg journal and I love it. I do not use this very often, which I'm kind of sad about. I think this is going to take me a number of years to get through, and that's totally fine. It basically is just an overflow journal where I stick things in, and I have got this that I want to add in somewhere. This is some schoolwork that my niece was doing that she gave me that she was very proud of. She's been practicing her letters. How cute is that? Isn't that so cute? She is almost 3. She's going to be 3 on the 10th of this month. So she's coming up 3, and they were making, her and my sister, her mum, were making mazes, and she was doing her writing. Oh, it's so cute. And then she was so proud of it that she wanted to, obviously Katie, my sister, has drawn some of this. But she was so proud of it, she wanted to give it to me, and oh my gosh, my heart melts. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to make a pocket or something to tuck this little schoolwork in somewhere soon. So I'm going to actually leave it on top so I remember to do it, because I also want to kind of date it and write how old she was at the time and things, because I love collecting my little Freya things in here. But basically this journal is full of things like lovely cards people send me that don't fit in my journal for the month if it was a smaller journal, large artworks that Freya has done, or just overflow things that don't fit in my journal. This was a really big card I got from the local school. What else? This was a great big thing from a magazine that I thought was really nice. This was some more Freya art. I have this calendar in here, which was from a kid that was living with us for a while. We had this calendar to help him visualize things a little bit better. This was some journaling I did. Then what was this here? This was a piece of happy mail from Bad Jones Rising. I'll have her linked below too, because her Patreon mail is unbelievably beautiful. So there's just a bunch of like overflow stuff that gets pasted in here, and I will probably add more and more and more, but it's going to take me a long time to get through it because it's a big book, but I love it. So that's the Overflow Mig journal. And then finally, the last thing I want to talk about is my 5-year journal. So this is my 5-year journal. It used to have a cover. I don't know where the cover went. I don't know how it fell off. Like, it was a fabric cover that I kind of had it stitched so that it went around, and, you know, you wrangle the, I don't know, it's disappeared. I've got a few little tabs here of pages I want to come back to, but then there's a big section in the last half of last year that is not filled in, because we just had a real doozy of a year last year. It was the worst. So I did not get it all filled in. But I have been diligently, slowly catching up, because there was a lot of catching up to do. I have done every day for this year. Not, you know, I do it in spits and spurts. I don't do it all like one little day every day. I'm not that organized, but I should be, but I'm not. But I at least am completely up to date for this year, and have done quite a lot of backfilling from last year. So there is still a good section. So this is where January starts, is weirdly here, because I started this journal on April 1st at the beginning of the book. That means January 1st is kind of weirdly in the last like third of the book, last quarter. But you can see a lot of last year that's in this line here is not done. There are parts that were done. But also, you know, see, I've done a good chunk of it, but not, there's still a lot of pages that have been missed. So I've got a lot of backfilling to do still, but we're getting there. I am really enjoying the process of it. I take my little sticker books. Where are they? Oh, they're in my bedroom still, because I often will do this in bed at night time. But I have a bunch of these sticker books, these Pipsticks ones. I have 3 Pipstick sticker books, this one and then 2 others, that I bring into my bed with me, and I have a selection of markers, and these are just like great stickers. They're really usable. They're really everyday kind of stickers. I really love these sticker books. All 3 of the Pipstick ones that I've got are really good. But I just take them, and I sort of have been filling stuff in with different colours. Here we are in the 3rd year now for this year. So this is where we're up to here. This is today, the 3rd of March. So I'm up to date, because it's still only morning on this day, so I don't know what I'll write yet. This page is a little busted, but it's fine. But as you can see, for this year so far, we are all up to date. It's all filled out. Look how good it looks. And I've been going in with like coloured markers and some stickers and trying to make it like remotely interesting, because I like looking at it a lot more when it's got some colour and some jazz to it. It's a lot more fun. So that's the beginning there. I am happy with it. I'm happy with how it's coming along. I'm happy that I'm catching up. I'm happy that I'm keeping on going with it, even though, again, it's quite hard because we had a really awful end of our year. Well, pretty awful whole year last year, to be honest with you. So I considered ditching it because I was so far behind. Like I was 6 months behind at least. And no, more than 6. I think I was probably 8 months behind. But I've caught up a good amount. I think I'm probably now like maybe 4 months behind, 3 or 4 months. So still got a good amount of work to do, but I'm getting there. With time, I will get there. I'm hoping that maybe by the end of this year, I'll be all caught up. I don't know. We'll see. But that is my collection. Let me pull them all back out for you. That is my collection of lovely journals that I am working in for this month. I am mostly loving them. This is the one that I'm, dubious about. I'm still using it, and I'll continue using it until I find a better solution, but this is the mountain of journals that I'm in for May. Did I say March? I meant May. This is my May pile. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you're journaling and creative, and I will see you again very soon, friends. Bye.